Good morning. Okay, this is Monday the 8th of June and I'm about to do the whiteboards talk for today's workout. It may not have escaped your notice, or it may entirely have escaped your notice, because not everybody spends their life on social media. It may entirely have escaped your notice that there's been a massive fallout, as in people have fallen out, and there has been like a cataclysmic fallout from CrossFit HQ, where Greg Glassman has been less than wise with his words, both on social media and in personal correspondence with a gym owner in America, which has become public knowledge. And there's a lot of high profile CrossFit athletes, CrossFit businesses, and associated businesses taking a stand against that just now. So, don't know if that'll affect us or not. It may affect us. I'm not in the habit of judging people on social media, let's face it. It's a pit of doom for everybody. Everybody's ready to state your facts for you. So there has been a brief reprieve from CrossFit HQ this morning, saying that they, on Twitter, saying that they don't, or last night or in American time or whatever, that basically apologises for being a idiot. It's going to take more than that, frankly. It's going to take more than that. And I'm not quite sure where that's going to leave CrossFit Castle Douglas. To a large extent, we feel here that we're not massively affected by CrossFit HQ. Most of you probably don't even know who Greg Glassman is, frankly. And you're not really worse off for that. He may be an incredibly intelligent man, but he's not always the most likeable. So, but then we don't know him personally, do we? We don't know him personally. And I'm sure I'm not the most likeable all the time, but if you don't know me personally. So it's easy to judge. It's easy to judge. So I'm just gonna watch what happens. I'll find out what the other CrossFit UK gym owners are saying, and we'll take it from there. I don't really have much more to say about it just now. That's just the state of affairs. If you want to know more, go on to Instagram and follow a couple of top CrossFit athletes and Rogue. Forget Reebok. And you'll soon see what's going on. It'll be all over any CrossFit related social media of today. I advise don't spend too much time on it, honestly. You spend too much time on social media, it'll melt your brain out your beautiful little ears. So, doesn't affect what we're going to do today. I have plenty of backup plans. It's like we're not relying on being part of CrossFit. It's just a really nice group of people. Like, my associations with CrossFit over the last 10 years or so have been incredible. My personal associations and the people I've met and the people that I know are outstanding. And it's really the association with them that I want to maintain. I can't give a toss. I've never given a toss about CrossFit HQ. I am not a fangirl. I don't care about them. I genuinely could not give a hoot about Greg Glassman or Dave Castro or any of the rest of them. I don't know them, but I do know the other CrossFit and neighbouring UK gyms, and I love them dearly. And it's that community that I would like to stay part of, the sort of greater collective, and that's the one that it's worrying about. That's the one that's worrying about losing, because it's CrossFit at the moment that we all come under the same umbrella. We show up, we meet up at competitions and big events. I'll see people that I've not seen for years. It's a really cool group to be part of. So I've just talked about 5 minutes and it's not even got to the bit about the workout yet. we're going to do that now. So don't worry too much, it won't affect us, right? Okay, I'm going to still be here. I've got a backup brand. So Good Human has been my brand in the background for forever. My actual business is Good Human Personal Training. It's not actually CrossFit Castle Douglas. So Good Human is sitting there waiting. We will exist regardless, and we'll exist in pretty much the same fashion. So you could almost forget about the first 5 minutes of this video and just carry on with your day quite happily, because nothing's going to change. Not really, not really. Right, anyway, I will still name workouts. I'm running out of names. I've moved on to Scottish clans, tribes, oh God. I've probably said something like politically incorrect there. But the Novanti were resident in the southwest of Scotland. So, Novanti, that's quite cool, isn't it? It's like, maybe we could be Novanti Fitness or Novanti Tribe. Ooh. Hoping it doesn't come to that. Right, so Monday the 8th of June. Today's workout is yes I did write it, E2 MOM, that's every 2 minutes on the minutes for 3 rounds, where you're going to do deadlifts, thrusters and burpees with 1 minute's rest afterwards. So 2 minutes of deadlifts, 2 minutes of thrusters, 2 minutes of burpees, and then 1 minute's rest. So, yep, beginners and regulars, both in this workout description. So for your deadlifts, you can use a barbell if that's if you've got one available to you, for sure, go ahead and use it. You can go a wee bit heavier if you want to do that, no problem. On the other hand, if you've only got one barbell, you might want to use it for the thrusters just for funsies. Said no one ever except me, probably. So for your deadlifts, just check the timestamp on this so I can put it in the notes. 7 minutes, okay. Okay, so for the deadlifts, stand with your feet about hip width apart. Because you're going to have your hands narrow for this, you might want to have your feet just a little bit wider, that's okay. So if you're using a bar, make sure your feet are hip width apart. If you're using something that you're going to have a close grip on, you can go a little bit wider and it becomes a little bit more sumo-ish, or those sumo deadlifts are actually out here. I'll put them in a workout sometime. Okay, so feet somewhere just between hip and shoulder width apart. Push your heels into the ground, grip the ground with your toes, squeeze your armpits shut from behind, push your bum out behind you. The weight is going to sit just between your toes, okay? So push your butt out behind you, bend your knees as much as you need to in order to be able to get your hands on the weight with your arms straight and your chest pulled up. So when the weight's on the ground, just take tension against it so you feel that tension up through your arms and into your upper back, and feel that tension there so that you get a nice strong position to push up out of. When the weight returns to the ground, you just reverse that, hips go back, weight through your heels, grip the ground with your toes, all the way down until the weight touches the ground. Now you can do this with 2 weights. Okay, so I've got 2 axes now. So it's amazing, isn't it? There's nothing happier than a girl with 2 axes. So if you've got 2 weights, probably not axes, probably dumbbells realistically. You can do this, so say if you've got 2 slightly lighter weights, hips go back, same idea. You might find this slightly awkward, that's fine, it's okay, don't be surprised if you find it slightly awkward. Try not to bend your knees too much, otherwise you'll get into a very crouched position. Oh, my axes. So dumbbells. Hold the dumbbells up towards the head of the dumbbell. Everything stays the same, hips back, chest up. If you are a total beginner, just use a lighter weight. So exactly the same idea as with the kettlebell, but you could be holding something like a wee cushion, or this is a Lululemon bag packed with gym kit. It's got knee sleeves and stuff in it. For the thrusters, you may use dumbbells, water bottles, barbell, backpack. I'll show you a couple. So it is a squat straight into an overhead press. Squat straight up through. Now you can do this with 2 dumbbells. You can do it with 1 dumbbell. You can do it with something that you hold in front of you. Or you can do it to a solid surface like a chair. If you're still sorting out your squat. Then for the burpees, chest touches the floor on the burpees. Feet in, jump and stand and jump and clap. You may step up and down. So if you struggle with the jump, the step's okay. And if you're a total beginner, it might be more relevant for you to put your hands onto a box where you jump out, jump in, jump and clap. If that jump and clap throws your balance off, try it. Okay, try and get your hands up above your head and try it. Alternatively, step out, step in, stand up. Okay, so it just depends where you're at. Then you take 1 minute's rest, then you repeat 2 more times. So, try not to get too bogged down in the first 6 minutes of this video. I just wanted to keep you informed and not have you looking on social media going, why hasn't Anne said anything about this? Is CrossFit exploding? I don't know. I don't think so, probably not. But maybe. Let's face it, it's 2020, right? So, who knows? It'll all work out, always does. Universe is an amazing place with amazing things in it. Like you. Right, see you later, have fun, bye.